the airport. What time? Oh, okay, wait. We tried to find the bus and it was so bad. It was so bad. It took us so long and we almost missed it.
I can't do this. I can't do this.
You got it. You got it. Okay, so basically Alex is embarrassed and now I have to do a voiceover, but it took us a long time to find the shuttle to get to the airport, and the airport was Beauvais, so it was like really far away, but we got on the plane fine and landed, and then we went straight to this restaurant for dinner to meet Alex's friend. And then we went and had a little walk around after and saw some cool things. This is the school, well, one of the buildings of the university, and it was all lit up and it looked so pretty, and yeah, so we ended up just walking around a bit. So after walking around a bit, we stumbled upon this really nicely decorated bar restaurant thing. It was so pretty and the vibes were immaculate. How is it?
Amazing.
Amazing. 1,000,000 out of 10. After hanging out there for a bit, it started to get a bit late, so we started walking back to Alex's friend's flat. Okay, so this is me editing now, and story time. So basically, we started walking back to the flat to meet Alex's friend Steven, but we didn't end up actually staying there because Steven had met an acquaintance at the bar that he was at called Rebecca. So Steven and Rebecca showed up to the apartment, and apparently Rebecca had told him that his roommate had posted some stuff like online or something. Anyways, gone a bit crazy, and so we couldn't stay there anymore, and Steven had to move out immediately. So we all went to Rebecca's room. Literally, we all stayed in her room. I shared the bed with her, and Alex and Steven had to sleep on the floor, unfortunately, so I don't think it was a great night for any of us. And at this point, it was 2 a.m., and we were planning on getting up really early the next morning to go do a hike. So yeah, we just went with it and ended up staying at Rebecca's, and yeah, that was that. After that whole ordeal, good news, we woke up and it was snowing. So cool. It was the first snow in Edinburgh, and it was so gorgeous. So we started walking because we were still gonna do the hike, grabbed a coffee and a little treat for breakfast, and then went to Arthur's Seat. And yeah, we basically just climbed all the way up in a proper snowstorm. Okay, so not gonna lie, I recorded this at the top of Arthur's Seat and I cannot hear any of the audio because the wind is so loud. So basically I'm just saying we made it to the top and it's super cold and windy and snowing, and someone made this really cute snowman. But yeah, the view was basically non-existent and the climb was kind of treacherous, but we made it alive and it was so pretty. What'd you get?
I got the shepherd's pie. Excuse me, I don't want to be recorded. This is being recorded against my will.
Oh,
please.
Wow. Crazy.
So here we are in Mum's Kitchen. This is one of the best restaurants in Edinburgh. Why? Because they serve traditional British food for good prices.
Wow.
Take a look at the options we have here. A vegetarian shepherd's pie and a normal regular shepherd's pie.
Stunning. Can't beat that.
Let's take a bite.
Oh my god. You sound like one of those nature documentary people. So yes, that was our lunch, and then we made our way to Edinburgh Castle and didn't end up going in because it was closed. walked down this main street and found a church that obviously we had to go into, and they were playing or rehearsing for a concert of Vivaldi, so yeah, we went and listened to that for a bit. Yeah, honestly can't go wrong with Vivaldi, and the acoustics were amazing. But then we went outside and saw this night bus, which was exactly the one from Harry Potter. So, long story short, we found a place to stay. Well, we stayed at Rebecca's for the first night, and then the second night, his friend had to move out of his flat, so he got I guess an Airbnb or a hotel or something for himself, and so we had to find our own accommodation, and luckily we found one that was not too expensive, that still had space, so we booked that, and yeah, stayed in a hotel for the night because what else are you gonna do? And honestly it wasn't that bad. The room was really small, which you'll see, but yeah. After checking into our room and dropping our stuff off, we headed back out to this little speakeasy. It's very discreet. Oh wow!
Yeah.
That is so discreet.
Welcome.
And after a drink, we headed to the Christmas market, which was so nice, and yeah, went on this swing ride for a nice view and just had dinner, wandered around there. After hanging around the Christmas market for a bit, we still had a little bit of time, so we went to this pub bar thing and yeah, had another drink and took a double-decker bus home, and we sat at the top at the front, which is amazing. So due to unforeseen circumstances, we are now staying in a hotel. It is what it is. At least we have a room to stay in, you know? Alex has just gone to, I don't know, take a shower and get ready for bed, and I did that already, and yeah, early night, well, early-ish, it's like 11 already, and we're waking up really early to go to the Edinburgh castle because we didn't have time to do that today. That's where we're left, and we shall see what happens tomorrow. What is this?
We'll send it to all 3 6 months. I just want you to share the shorts.
So we tried to go to Edinburgh Castle again, and again we didn't manage to go in because they were all sold out. So we ended up walking around and going to the National Museums instead. This was the view, and it was so pretty, and the sky was so blue after it being so snowy the day before, so that was really nice. And yeah, then we went to a different gallery and saw some really nice paintings. Actually, I had a great time. after that, we got some lunch, which I honestly forgot to film, which is kind of surprising, but yeah. So our airport shuttle ended up being delayed by no fault of our own. Yeah, no, like, it wasn't our fault. So we ended up being late and missing our plane by 2 minutes. So then we went to go sit and kill like 4 hours until the next flight we could get on. Yeah, just killed some time, sat at a bar in the airport, had some ginger beer. It was as good as it could have been for the situation. So yeah, that's the end of the trip. And we ended up getting back into Paris at like midnight, so it was super late, and had class early the next morning, which wasn't great. That's it for this vlog. It's a bit more chaotic than normal just because the trip itself was a bit more chaotic than normal, I feel like. But yeah, I love you all, miss you all, and see you all next time.